welcome back, guys, and this is Life with Stan. And guys, we are here again with another reaction video. Guys, I'm super excited for this one because today we're going to be listening to Rush. And the song is called The Twilight Zone. Alright, guys, with that being said, I let the song play all the way through, and then I give my comments at the end. So, guys, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react. You know what, guys? About 4 years ago, I got my first request to react to Rush. And I'll never forget it, man. I love telling the story. I love telling stories. It was somebody requested me to listen to The Spirit of Radio. And oh my God, it was something I never heard before. It just filled me with so much joy just hearing their music. And then the second comment, after I listened to The Spirit of Radio, they say, oh, well, if you haven't heard Tom Sawyer yet, you need to hear that one. And it was another banger, man. And since then, I just kept coming back, listening to more and more reactions to Rush. I have a Rush playlist. But this is one of those bands that I really enjoy. I love the music. Rush is something else, man. I can't put into words what they mean to me. Like, they literally mean everything to me now. All right, guys, with that being said, I think I'm waiting a lot on that one. Let's just go ahead and get into the video.
This world, strange things I know. Use the key, unlock the door. See what your fate might have in store. Come explore your dreams' creation. Enter this world of imagination. Explore your dreams' creation. Enter this world of imagination.
Guys, first of all, I want to say this right here. I have a lot to say, and I'm going to talk for a couple of minutes. So those of you who are just here just to listen to music, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for sticking around this long. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to talk on this one because I got a lot to say. So if you're going to stay with me, I appreciate it. But if you're going to go ahead and exit, you know what? It was great listening to great music with you. So guys, the reason why I said that is because, I didn't know they had a song about the Twilight Zone. Like that was crazy because so I'm listening to the song and like I'm listening to Getty's voice and I'm thinking that he's talking about certain episodes of the Twilight Zone in the song, and I love the fact I'm so glad I have my headphones on, which I don't do any reaction without my headphones. But like when I have my headphones on, I heard his voice, but I also heard the voice. I'm thinking of him again too. That was whispering in my ear, and I was like, that was so cool, but it was like so spooky, like, and then like the guitar solo at the end, absolutely amazing, and the thing that I love is growing up, and a lot of you guys who are Gen X or millennials probably will, will go with me on this right here. Growing up, there were two shows that scared the shit out of me growing up. It was Unsolved Mystery. That show scared the daylights out of me. And the Twilight Zone. Now, I had the Twilight Zone. I didn't see the Twilight Zone when it initially aired because I think it came out in the 60s and I wasn't even here. I wasn't even thinking about being here just yet. And I saw the reruns of it, and I remember seeing it as a little kid because I went to my Aunt Hattie Bell's house to see because she was the only person in the world that had cable. So I remember seeing 2 episodes that scared the shit out of me that I never watched the Twilight Zone again. But I want to get back into it though because I want to watch more because I know it was a good show, but it just scared the shit out of me as a kid, so I didn't watch it anymore. I remember seeing one episode, and drop in the comments if you remember this episode. There was a scene show where there was this lady and her face was messed up, so they had the bandage on her face, and they had these people that you really couldn't see. You really couldn't see her, right? And then at the end, they like took her bandage off, right? And it was like, oh my God, she's so ugly. She is so ugly. And I was like, oh my God, how does this lady look? And then like the camera turns to her and she looks like a regular person. And then when the camera turns to them, I don't know what they look like, man. they don't look like humans. I was like, hell yeah. That was the initial start of my frightening of the Twilight Zone. And then it went into the next episode, and this was the one that did it for me, man. I even have problems even just talking about this episode, man. I shouldn't have seen this when I was a small kid. But there was a guy who had I even get the goosebumps even though I'm about to talk about it. Oh my God. There was this guy, right, on one of the episodes, he had a dummy. He had a dummy, right? And he kept it in the suitcase. And the dummy was like alive and stuff. The dummy would talk to him. And, the dummy wanted him to do, I think the dummy wanted him to do horrible stuff that he didn't want to do, but the dummy was controlling him too. And all I remember is the last scene from that show was the dummy. The dude was dead, I think. I think the dude was dead. And the dummy was just sitting in the rocking chair, and you didn't see the dummy. You just saw his shadow, and he was just sitting in the rocking chair, rocking back and forth. And that shit scared the shit out of me, man. I am telling you, I've never been able to look at a dummy never the same way again. They're like saying, are you afraid of the dummy? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified. and that, I need to rewatch these episodes. You guys want to watch it with me? Because I won't put it on this channel. Well, I think I might start another channel, maybe a TV reaction channel, movie reaction channel, and put it on that. If you guys want to watch with me, let me know in the comments too. But this song right here, it was on point. It was Johnny Blaze Fire. I love the bass. I love the drums. I love everything about Rush. And I thought it was really unique that they had a song about the Twilight Zone. Because I didn't know Rush had anything like this. So this was actually really cool, man. I love the way he went into the song, talking about it. And like I said, I love the guitar solo. And then like with listening to the song, it just made me reminisce about when I first saw the Twilight Zone and how it terrorized me as a small child. I want to ask you guys a question if you made it this far in the video. First of all, if you made it this far in the video, please type Twilight Zone. And I know you made it this far, and I will make sure I respond back to you. And let me know in the comments, when you were a kid, a young adult, you know, was it the Twilight Zone that scared the shit out of you like it did me, you know? And that was only 2 episodes. I was like, woo, imagine if I go through them all. Or was it a show like Unsolved Mystery? That was another one that scared the mess out of me. Or was it another show that you remember back in the day when you were a kid that maybe you wasn't supposed to be watching the show, but you went ahead and looked at it anyway, and it scared the mess out of you, and yeah, it scarred you for life like those shows did to me. Before I go, another movie that terrorized the mess out of me. Actually, was Chucky. And you look at yourself like, Stan, like, how can Chucky's scare you? You know, you're a grown man, you 5'10", 200 pounds. You know, how could Chucky scare you? Well, first of all, I didn't see Chucky at this size, and this age right here. I saw him when I was younger, you know. And then the thing about it is, like, when I saw him, they had the My Buddy doll out too. And one of my friends had one of them dolls. So me and him went and saw the Chucky movie. We saw it like through VHS. We wasn't supposed to look at it. And then they terrorized me, this doll talking. And then I had to go to sleep next to him, and he had a closet, and then My Buddy doll was just sitting there looking at me. And boy, I stayed awake the whole night waiting for that My Buddy doll. I'm telling you, man, if that My Buddy doll would have moved, I was going to beat the mess out of it. Guys, I've enjoyed this. This went from a rush reaction to a whole other thing. And if you're familiar with my channel, sometimes I do that. I'm sorry. I went on to a whole nother level right there. But I appreciate you if you stayed this long to watch and reminisce with me. So please drop those comments down below. And like I said, putting the word Twilight Zone, let me know that you made it this far with me. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember now, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Send me more requests. And when you see this little face, I need you to. I almost forgot my line. Can you believe that? I'm like terrorized right now. When you see this little face, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next video. And once again, I apologize for making this video this long. I try to keep it between 8 minutes, you know, but I just wanted to talk about that. So I'm sorry. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay.
Let it go.